Hey there, I'm Lunsford, and you're watching a review of The Other Brothers, Words Beyond a Book Test. What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then definitely please consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. I'm glad you're here. I hope you are. And without any more waiting, let's get right into it. First off, you need to know what actually is Words Beyond a Book Test. A book test like no other. There are many book tests out there on the market, but none offer what Words Beyond a Book Test can do. This is exactly what it looks like. An examinable book is open to any page and the spectator thinks of any word. You are able to divine the word that they are thinking of. The concept used here is different from the other book tests on the market. It's dead simple, easy to learn, and easy to perform. There's no complicated procedure or really anything to remember either. You can keep it on a shelf at home so you can do it whenever anyone asks you to do something that seems impromptu. For theater work, the Hangman presentation, in which you play a psychic game of Hangman, translates beautifully into a huge stage piece. The book itself is casual and unassuming and looks just like any mass paperback book you would be reading at the time. When we look at book tests, we judge them based on just one aspect. How realistically does it simulate mind reading? If there is an unnatural procedure, like count to the third word on the fifth line, it's out. If there is something that leads back to the method, tell me what the first word is, it's out. But in Words Beyond a Book Test, the impression you leave the audience with is one of pure mind reading. What will you be receiving if you decide to purchase this? You'll be receiving the gimmick book and a 30-minute tutorial video taught by the Other Brothers from the past. And you can tell that this is not a recent product, as the Other Brothers are a lot heavier in the tutorial video than their newer ones. Now that you know what Words Beyond a Book Test is and what you'll be receiving, let's talk about some more questions you may have, such as how difficult is it to perform? It is not that difficult to do. Practice this for a day and I'm sure you'll feel comfortable with it, but once you get this down, you can go out and perform this, and you, like the ad copy says, you can have it on your shelf at home and just, pull it out when someone says, do a trick, oh, what about this book? You can go from there. Let's talk about the angles. When you perform this, what are the angles going to be like? The angles for Words Beyond a Book Test are pretty much non-existent. You could perform this surrounded. Is it examinable? They say it's examinable, but it's examinable to the point of them holding it and choosing their word. That's really what I'll say about that. Is there any DIY involved or anything you have to buy? No, the book is ready to go and ready to use outside the packaging. Are there any negatives when it comes to using Words Beyond a Book Test? Some. There's a bit of, that you need to do, but that's really all I would say in order to get some of the letters from the word, but it's not a ton of it, and there are several guaranteed hits built into it, so it doesn't really seem like that's what you're doing, but just be aware that you do have to do a little bit of that. I just really wish you could directly reveal the word to them and not just the letters in it. That's what really gets me with this. What are the positives about this book test? It's an interesting idea for a book test that involves, multiple outs, and I hope I'm not saying too much, but I'm just going to leave it at that. What should this retail as? Currently, Words Beyond a Book Test will set you back about $35. It is at a fair price. I'd say for a custom printed book, it shouldn't be any more expensive, but for what you're getting, I don't think that's a bad price. Just shouldn't be any more expensive. If anything, it should be $30 to $35. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. And if you feel that Words Beyond a Book Test is for you, then a link to purchase it is in the description down below. Remember, I'm here to bring you unbiased magic reviews and help you make more informed magic decisions, so I hope that you found this video helpful for that decision. I'd like to thank Abstract Effects for allowing me to have this product, so that way I can do this for you people out there. And if you want to see performances, behind the scenes content, or anything like that, then be sure to head on over to my Instagram page at Lunsford Magic. There you can follow me and you can check out the stuff that I post in my stories. I post in my stories more frequently than I do actually posting on my main page, so just be aware of that. If you do check me out over there, I'd appreciate it. And if you want to check out the channel, look around, see what you like. There are plenty of reviews on the channel. Everything on this shelf has been reviewed, so if you see something you like on the shelf, just search it up, see if you can find a review for it if you want to learn more about it. So thank you so much for being here once again, and remember, be kind to people, and I'll see you next time. See ya.